there is this thought that I have to be too perfect, to have some unattainable legacy, to be seen as a higher being of some sort. I notice now that we all have thoughts, we all have things that we don't want to show, and that feeling, that act holds us back to how we supposed to be naturally are, and how we are supposed to feel. I'm angry because I have felt and prioritized this to a high fucking extent where I'm almost like, it's so high, it's invisible. I can't see it. Therefore, it's like an on and off switch. There's certain things that I feel like I can and can't say and can and can't do is because, this feeling of authenticity has been frowned upon. Cringe. I think cringe is the best sort of example of a person doing an act or saying something, and other people judge it and compare and not see it for what it is, which is freedom. Some people know that, some people don't. I think people cringe more when the person doesn't know that is what it is, and it's really it's they'll know one day, and they might reflect and have a mental breakdown because of it. So yeah, this thing called legacy, I think it's not coming out of nowhere and being this genius or shining thing. It's to see the process in which that person has grown. Seeing their mistakes, seeing the unfit, the untamed parts of themselves, things that are embarrassing, but they're real. They have a starting point. They're not, you get to see them challenging and them overcoming. I think that's what we need more, the connection in that sense, the art of being. I think art in general is very useful because it's creating something out of nothing, and like when it comes down to it, and you're selling that for its value, because it's the act of creating beauty. And I mean that word fully abstractly. I think if you're still hearing this, listening to this, whether it's, the present right now or the future, I don't know if you know this, but if you don't, I'm glad you're here. Because being trapped and being contained in something that you don't know is one of the worst things, because there's so much to see, so much to feel and be. Ooh, that rhymed. I think we should focus on, the depth of everything. Finding the true definition of what you want it to be, obviously. Or obviously factually, but you see it through your lens. Your cherished, your lens that creates beauty and poeticness over flowers and pieces of paper with, writing on it. Or to look at a forest and see fear, see happy, or wanderness. I'm not sure if that's a word, but wanderness. So I also think that pain, to feel pain and to experience it and to understand it, is to see beauty on the other side. I'm not saying, go like jump off a bridge or something, or, but I'm saying that when there is a sense of pain, feel it to the fullest extent, understand it, and melt its coldness with warmth. So that means, like, from that point on, what are the things you want to change? And what are the things that you think that you should believe? In what direction are you going to take from then till where you're going? All these matter because it is a shifting stage in your life. And whether you like it or not, things will move and change. That's just reality. So, first, have intention, and then meaning, and then a warmth of gratitude, or a feeling of beauty to greatness. I think that combination should be a lens first, rather than our survival mechanisms or fear-based trauma from a child, to override that first. Those things, they can leave scars, but they're not going to leave limbs missing. So, yeah, that should be your lens first. That's it. Okay, bye.